The kidneys maintain homeostasis by maintaining pH balance, water balance, salt balance, blood pressure, and oxygen levels in the blood. Let's look at pH. When the blood pH goes down, we call this condition acidosis. The kidneys respond by eliminating H plus ions and retaining bicarbonate ions. As a result, the blood pH goes up and goes back to normal. When the blood pH goes up and higher than normal, we call it alkalosis. The kidneys respond by eliminating bicarbonate and retaining H plus ions. As a result, the blood pH goes down and goes back to normal. Let's look at water regulation. On a hot day, water loss by sweating increases, and so ADH production also increases. This causes water conservation by the kidneys to go up and water loss via the urine to go down. On a cold day, the opposite happens. The water loss by sweating goes down, so ADH production goes down as well. And because there's not much ADH, the water conservation by the kidneys also goes down. So the kidneys end up producing more water in the urine. So you have water loss via the urine increasing. Now for the blood pressure. When the blood pressure goes down, it is sensed by the kidneys. The kidneys then release a hormone called renin. Renin then acts on another hormone called angiotensinogen that is in the blood and converts it to angiotensin 1. Angiotensin 1 is not functional. It must turn into angiotensin 2. To convert this, there is an enzyme called angiotensin converting enzyme. Angiotensin 2 then can increase the blood pressure. In this way, the kidney helps to regulate blood pressure. Let's look at salt balance. When potassium levels in blood increase, it activates the adrenal cortex. The adrenal cortex then produces a hormone called aldosterone. Aldosterone then activates the kidneys, and the kidneys respond by retaining sodium and eliminating potassium, and potassium levels go back to normal. Let's look at oxygen regulation and RBC level regulation. Hypoxemia is when there is low levels of oxygen in the blood. When this happens, it is sensed by the kidneys. The kidneys respond by producing a hormone called EPO. EPO then activates the bone marrow. The bone marrow responds by increasing red blood cell production. When that happens, red blood cell numbers increase. This increases the oxygen carrying capacity of blood, and so oxygen levels in blood increase and go back to normal.